You're probably wondering what qualifies me to talk to you about this topic. Well, this life that I'm living, I manifested it. It's not my end goal, it's just a part of my journey to the life that I desire. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. I hope you had a great holiday season. I was away for a bit because I took some time to spend with family and friends, and now I'm back and I want my first video to be about this topic because during this time a lot of us, we set New Year's resolution but we hardly keep them because we get discouraged because we're not achieving our goals as fast as we want to, or we just get lazy. But I feel that if you apply the law of attraction to any of your goals or all of your goals, then you will achieve them. Many years ago, I was living a life that I didn't like. I was basically surviving. I was living from paycheck to paycheck. I had a lot of fake friends in my life, and family members that I thought that would support me, they didn't. I had completely lost hope, and I always felt like I wasn't good enough. People that had fancy houses and fancy cars, they looked down on me and they even talked down on me, and that's not their fault. It's because of how I presented myself, because I was so full of doubt and I had lost all hope, and that was the image I portrayed to the world. And as law of attraction said, what you give out is what you're gonna get, and so that was all I got in return. It was until I met a co-worker of mine. She is, and this is, I always believe this, listen to the older folks, they know what they're saying. She's in her 80s, close to 90s now, and she was the one that told me all about the law of attraction. She lent me a book to read, and she told me, she said, you can do anything you want, anything that you believe, it can be yours, you just need to do the work. And that was where my journey on the law of attraction started. Now, there is a misconception about the law of attraction for many people. They don't understand what it is. And so they get disappointed and they say, oh, it doesn't work when something doesn't go their way. Because many people believe that the law of attraction is basically telling the universe that you want something and just sitting and waiting for it to happen. That is not how it works. Everything around us and us, we're all made up of energy, and energy, it's like a magnet. Positive energy attracts positive energy. So if you start vibrating on the positive energy and on the level of the goal that you want to achieve, then all that positive energy is going to come back to you, and new doors are going to be open towards your goal that you're trying to achieve because you're already working towards it. And so you're putting yourself in the position to any new opportunities that will present itself. Because think about it, if you're not working towards your goal and you're just sitting at home and on the couch, then you will miss all the new opportunities and you will miss all the chances you have of achieving your goals. Like, some people believe that the law of attraction is basically yelling out to the universe or praying to the universe or saying to the universe, I want to win the lottery. And then they go out and buy a lottery ticket and then just sit at home and wait. That's just pure luck. That is not what the law of attraction is about. The law of attraction is knowing what you want and be willing to do the work to get it. Anything that you desire, anything that you want, it's already yours. You just need to do the work to get from where you are to where the place is that it's already yours. You just need to do the work to receive it. You need to do the work to become it. Now, one of the first steps of the law of attraction is gratitude. You need to be grateful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have, no matter how small it is. I am grateful every day. Anything good that happens to me, I'm grateful. If I go to Starbucks and there's a particular drink I wanted, and it's because sometimes you don't always get what you want there because of the seasons. So for me, if I go, this is just an example. If I go and they have the drink that I wanted and it was well prepared and it was really nice, I am grateful for that. I stop and I take a second and I thank the universe for that, because it is something that I wanted and I'm grateful that I received it. Every second of the day, every day that something good happen, take a second, stop and thank the universe for whatever it is, no matter how small it is. Be grateful. Be grateful that you wake up in the morning. And gratitude is where it all starts. Now, have you ever noticed that if you wake up one morning and you're like grumpy that, oh, I have to go to work, why couldn't I be rich? And you're just miserable that you have to go to work. Then all day, that's what you're carrying with you. You're just miserable. That's energy you're giving out. That's the level of vibration you're on. Just being sad because of where you are, and you're not grateful for what you have. You're just angry that you have to go to work, and that's all that's going to come back to you. Have you ever noticed that? When you wake up in a bad mood, or you start the day like that, in doubt, in self-doubt, and feeling bad about yourself, about your job, then that's all that comes back to you during the day. Well, that's how it works. But if you wake up one morning and you say, I'm so thankful I'm alive. Not a lot of people have this opportunity this morning to wake up. I'm healthy, I have a roof over my head, I have a job to go to, I'm grateful for everything I have. And you wake up out of bed, all the energy is there, the positive energy. And all day that you go through your day, your eyes will be open to the new opportunities that will present itself. But when you're wallowing in self-doubt, you're not likely to see anything else around you. You're more likely to miss opportunities. Instead of being miserable about what you don't have, be grateful for all that you have. No matter how little it is or how insignificant others might think it is, you be grateful for it. Now, how does the law of attraction works? Well, first, you have to visualize your goal. And I do this at night, and I do this every day. It doesn't matter. You can't just visualize your goal one day and then get to working on it. Even while you're working on it, you need to visualize your goal. So I do this every night, like 5 minutes before bed. I sit on my bed in the dark and I just visualize what I want, my goal. So let's use, you want to be a singer. Let's use this as just an example. You can apply what I'm going to tell you to whatever goal you want to achieve. But just for the purpose of this video, we will use you want to be a singer. You sing in the shower. You know that you're good. You can get better. You can make a career out of this. And so this is your dream. You want to be a singer. So you sit on your bed. You close your eyes. You clear your mind. And visualize yourself, as in this case I'm saying we're using being a singer as an example. Visualize yourself on stage. You're singing to a huge crowd. Everyone is asking for your autograph. You're on billboards. You're popular. You're one of the best singers. You just have all the success. You're visualizing that. That's the goal. That's what you're going to be working towards. And that right there is you sending the vibe out to the universe. The second thing you need to do is believe. You have to believe that you're already a singer. You have to believe that whatever you want, it's already yours. So you have to act in that way. So you want to be a singer. When anyone asks you what you do for a living, you say, well, I'm an accountant, I'm a singer. Even though you have never done any public singing, you have never performed for any huge crowd, you've just sang in your shower, you still say that. You still say, I am a singer, right? They would probably ask, where did you perform? Do you have any music out or anything? And then you say, I'm working on that. But by saying right there that I'm a singer, you're putting the vibe out, the energy, that this is what you are. So you have to believe that you're already a singer. You already have that goal. You want a new house. That's what you're manifesting. The new house is already yours. When you wake up in the morning and you open your eyes, even though you're living in an apartment or wherever you're living, when you open your eyes, pretend like you're in your house. You open your eyes, you're in this brand new house. You can smell the fresh paint. And let me tell you, imagination is a wonderful, powerful thing. So you have to believe that it's already yours. It's already yours. You just need to do the work to get there. And when you're visualizing and you're believing, you have to be excited about it. You have to want to tell everybody. You don't care what the naysayers, you don't care anything about anyone who doesn't believe you can make it. All your focus is on you, and you're excited about this goal. This is something you want. This is something that will be yours. It will be yours because you will do the work to get there. Another good way of visualizing is by setting a vision board. If you can see, my vision board is in the background there, and that's all of the goals that I want to achieve Every year I change it out, but that is the first thing I see in the mornings when I wake up. When I open my eyes, I put it in such a position that I can see it there, and it's the last thing I see at night before I go to bed. And when I open my eyes in the morning and I look at that, I realize what I'm working towards, and that alone is motivation to get me out of bed. Another great way of manifesting is by doing affirmations, by saying, I am a singer. When you're doing affirmations, speak in the present tense. Like in the mornings when I wake up, I always say, today will be a wonderful day. Today I will have success on my YouTube channel. I will have a good day at work. I will make new friends. I always speak in the present tense. And anytime you're feeling that you're doubting yourself, so our brain is trained in a way to make us feel safe. And so this is why when anything feel uncomfortable, the brain tend to move you to a place where you feel comfortable. So every time you, like example, let's say for me, for working out in the afternoons after work, when I go home I would work out, and there was a period of time when I would walk in the door and I would look at the couch and I would say, oh, why do I have to work out? I can just go lie on the couch and watch TV. And that felt so good and comfortable at the time, because that's what my brain is trained to do, to make me feel comfortable. Working out, I don't want to do it, but sitting on the couch and watching TV and relaxing is what I want to do. So there is a way to train your brain, and it's called the 5-second rule. And I got this idea from Mel Robbins. If you don't know who Mel Robbins is and you're interested in the law of attraction, manifestation, all that good stuff, I will link her video down below. She has something called the 5-second rule, and it's how you train your brain. So let's say, for example, the working out. So when I walk in the door and I saw the couch and I'm thinking how comfortable it would be, immediately I stop myself and I count backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I want to work out. I want to work out. I'm excited to work out. And immediately, like a switch, it switches the brain to saying, no, I don't want to lie on the couch. I want to work out. It's amazing how it works. I know you're probably listening to me and thinking, oh, really? But it does work. I will link that video down below. I've been using the 5-second rule for everything in my life. Working out is one of it. There was a period of time when I couldn't bring myself to work out. I would spend my evenings on the couch and everything suffered. My YouTube channel suffered, my blog suffered, everything suffered. And when I found Mel Robbins online, and I did, if you listen to her story, you will be amazed. And where she got herself out from to where she is today, it's amazing. And she is a big advocate for the law of attraction. And so I've been using the 5-second rule in any aspect of my life. Like in the back of my mind, if I know I want to do something, but the brain is making me feel comfortable at doing my same old routine, then immediately I do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, I want to do this. This thing is what I want to do. And immediately it's like a switch. It's like flipping a switch. I will link that video down below. You check out her channel and follow her. She is so good. So whenever you're manifesting and you're feeling doubt, use the 5-second rule and always manifest in the present. You wake up and you say, yes, I have the new house I wanted. Yes, today will be an awesome day. Today I will get many followers on YouTube. And another thing that I do at night before I go to sleep, I always give thanks. Even for things that didn't happen in the day, I give thanks. Even if I get 1 YouTube follower, at night I would say, thank you, universe, for all the success I had on YouTube today. Thank you for all the new followers I get. Thank you for taking all my stress away. Thank you for a wonderful day I had at work. Thank you for all the joy and love I have in my life. I always end my day like that. I talk to the universe like that. I set that energy out there, because when you speak in present tense, you're putting that vibe out there, right? I would probably that day wouldn't even have a new YouTube follower, but because I'm putting that vibe out there, then the next day most likely I get followers. Even if it's 1 follower, it's a big thing for me. And another thing about manifesting, sometimes you look Like for me, my channel is so small, and I mentioned in YouTube because YouTube is one of the things that I'm manifesting, and it's not just because of money. Of course you make money from YouTube, and I'm not going to say no to money but I just love sharing information with people. And I started my blog back in 2014, and at that time it was called Running in Stilettos. There was no making money or anything. I just love sharing stuff, recipes, sharing life hacks, all that stuff. And then after a few years, someone said to me, you know, people nowadays, they tend to look at videos more, that why don't you start a YouTube channel? And that was the birth of my YouTube channel. And at that time it was called Running in Stilettos, and I was making videos and I was learning. I was going to workshops, virtual workshops about YouTube. And then I learned that if you want to make a brand for yourself, you have to brand it across all the platforms. And so I changed it to Mala Diaries, which is now my blog, which is now YouTube, which is now Instagram. And I'm having a hard time trying to switch it on Facebook because, you know, they have the whole thing changing your name on Facebook. But that is why everything now will be one brand. So for me, because my channel is so small, when I look at the big YouTubers, you tend to get intimidated and you tend to think, well, that person is better than me, that they can achieve more than me. Stop that. Stop that. No one is better than you. We were all born with the same potential. We were born with the same potential to work and achieve our goals. Yes, some people were born with luck on their side. They probably have rich parents and they probably have more opportunities. But all they mean is that they will get their goal a bit faster than you. You will have to do the extra work of getting the right people in your corner and of getting the right connections which they were born with. But that does not mean that you're less than them. It does not mean that. No one is better than anyone. So your intentions are very, very powerful, but you need to take the action to succeed. And that is what manifestation is. It's not buying a lottery ticket and telling the universe, okay, well, yeah, I want to win a lottery, so I bought a ticket and expect to win. Manifestation is doing the work, is recognizing the steps you need to take to get from where you are to where you want to be. So let's go back to using the singer as an example, okay? So you want to be a singer, you recognize that you need to do the work, you need to get a bit better, you probably need to take some singing classes, you need to attend some singing workshops, you need to be surrounded by people in the same field. And that's the first step, because just by going to singing classes and going to workshops, you're opening the doors wide. You're letting people with the right connections get closer to you. You're making the right connections. Then you will start talking to people about singing. You will get new ideas. You will learn what they're doing, which you can already do. Whereas if you were sitting at home on the couch, you wouldn't have any of that. You will just be watching TV and filling your mind with stuff that you really don't need. But by putting yourself in the right situation and by doing the work, you're putting the vibe out there. Well, this is what I want. I'm working towards my goal. And you're putting all the positive energy, and the universe in turn will see that this is the energy you're after. You're after becoming a singer. You're after making the right connections. You're doing the work. And what the universe does? It returns all the energy to you in the form where you meet the right people, you start singing, you start getting better, you start getting successful. So you're going to attend singing workshops, you're going to attend some singing classes. You're not singing publicly as yet, but what you can do, and you need to step outside of your comfort zone, okay? So what you're going to do, you go to a public spot, sing in public. You know, you walk around in the summertime and you see all those people just singing. They're just doing it for the fun. That is a great way to boost your confidence and for you to overcome stage fright, because that's one of the things you will need to overcome if you want to make singing a career. Next thing you can do is do business cards. And even though you're not professional singers yet, you put singer on your card. I did a business card. I will insert it here. Now, do you see my card? And it says YouTuber, blogger, and the end it says office admin. Do you know why office admin is there at the end? Because it's gonna be falling off sooner or later. and it's gonna be replaced with something really, really awesome. But I'm not gonna get into that as yet. But do you see how it says YouTuber? I don't even have 200 followers as yet. But when people ask me what I do, I always say YouTuber first. I say YouTuber, blogger, and I work for a natural gas company in office admin. I always say I am a YouTuber. My following may be small, but I am a YouTuber. So that's what I say. So you do business cards, you hand it out to people when you're singing in public, any public event, any social networking event you go to, and you say to them, hey, you know what, I volunteer singing. I can come to the nursing home or whatever event and I can volunteer my time singing. And this is what social networking is, and it's gonna build your confidence. Now let's say you're manifesting a new house, right? You probably don't even have the money as yet to buy this new house, but go to open houses. Pretend you are looking to buy a house, you're just not ready as yet, but go to open houses, walk around, check out stuff. That's the vibe you're putting, because you want to be vibrating on the level that you want to achieve this goal. You're working on this goal. This is all the energy you're putting out, and that's what's going to come back to you. One of the things when you're manifesting your goals is that you will probably have to make some changes. You might need to make a lifestyle change. You might need to remove some people from your life, because not everyone agrees with your goals, or not everyone is in alignment with your goals. Sometimes there are just some people that sucks the energy out of you, that you need to remove them so that you can focus on what you really want. So you will need to make some changes. For example, if you want to manifest a new house, you might need to get a new job to make more money, or you can start a side hustle, or you can do some investing, because you need money so that you can get the new house. If you make a cup of coffee every day with the same amount of water, the same amount of coffee, the same amount of milk and creamer, then it's gonna taste the same every day, right? If you want a change in a coffee, you need to switch something up. You need to add more coffee, more milk, more creamer. Something different you need to do, and it's the same thing with achieving your goal. So let's recap what is the law of attraction. First, you have to visualize your goals. Then you have to believe that this thing that you're visualizing, it's already yours. And third, you have to manifest and do the work. The law of attraction is not magic. It doesn't happen by you just telling the universe that you want something. You have to get off your butt and do the work. There is an interview with Jim Carrey, and before he was rich and famous, he said he wrote a check for $10 million to himself, and he put it in his wallet, and he said one day he will be able to cash this check. And I watched two parts of the interview, and the first part was before he manifested a dream, and he took the check out of his wallet. It was torn, and he said that this is what I'm manifesting. I'm pretty close, but I'm not there as yet. And he went on, and a few years later, in the next part of the interview, he was being interviewed by someone else, and he said, so when he wrote that check, I hope I'm getting the dates correct, he had said that he will make this $10 million before Thanksgiving of 2005, I think. And just before Thanksgiving of 2005, he heard that the movie Dumb and Dumber, he would be making $10 million. And then the one thing he said is that when he wrote this check and put it in his wallet years ago, he didn't then go and sit on the couch and make a sandwich. He said he got off his butt and he did the work. He did the work so years later he can achieve this goal. And just before Thanksgiving of 2005, he made that $10 million. So the law of attraction is not magic, it's energy. That's what it is. And positive attracts positive. Have you noticed, like, if you're a positive person and you're always bright and full of light, then that's what you're going to attract, right? But if you're always in self-doubt, you're always wallowing in self-pity, then that is going to be your life. Have you not noticed that miserable people are always miserable? They might have a slight 1 day, 2 day where they're happy, but they're always miserable. The law of attraction is energy, and what you give out is what you get back. And by doing the work to get to your dream, to get to your goal, that is you putting out the right vibe, you putting out the right energy, you vibrating on the level of achieving your goals, and then that's what's going to come back to you. All that positive energy. You will be more aware of new opportunities towards achieving your goals. You will be aware of the new chances you can take. Everything will lead you to the point of achieving your goal. You just have to believe that it's already yours. Like for me, one of my dreams and manifesting is YouTube. And I know because I already closed my eyes and I saw this girl 5 years from now. She has 3 million YouTube followers and she is very, very successful on YouTube. I can see the page, I can see my page, Diaries, 3 million followers. My videos are getting hundreds of thousands of views. I'm getting invited to go to influencer events. I already saw it. It's mine. I just have to reach out and grab it. And how will I do that? By doing this, by making the videos, by doing the work, by editing the videos, uploading them, by talking to people to get them to subscribe to my channel. That is how I'm manifesting. So if you ever had any doubt about what a law of attraction is, please know that it's not magic. You just have to be vibrating at the right level of your goals. You just have to be aware of the work that you need to do to get to your goals, and you have to believe that it's already yours. You have to believe it's already yours. So you have to do the work, train your brain, change your mindset, and remember that when you achieve your goal, always remember to show gratitude. Show gratitude every day. If in one day you had 10 bad things happen to you but one good thing, show gratitude for that one good thing. Because gratitude is what will change your entire mindset. It will put you in the right place that even when you encounter negative people, you wouldn't want to even hear what they have to say because you're vibrating in such a higher level. You're only looking for the positive, and only positive can attract you. I am just a small fish in the pond of the law of attraction, but I will link Mel Robbins' video down below and her YouTube channel. And you guys, if you're interested in how to really achieve your goals, how to really manifest and do affirmations and all of that, you need to watch her channel. You need to go in the link down below and subscribe to her. She is amazing. And one thing I want to say before I go, when you're visualizing your dreams, you can do it like I tell you, but you can also write it down on paper. Like when you have something written down, it's more realistic. You put it more into perspective. And every night you write down in your journal, if you have a journal, write down 5 things that you were grateful for that happened during the day. Just before bed, just write down in your journal, I was grateful for the call I got today. I was grateful for whatever happened today. 5 things every night. That's a great way of showing gratitude. So again, please check out Mel Robbins if you're interested in how to really manifest. But this video was just to give you an idea, to let you know that you can have anything you want. And let me just say this, anything you want. You have to manifest goals that it's within your reach, right? And I don't know if I'm using that word right, but let me give you an example. Like when people say you can manifest anything you want, it means anything you want that's applicable to you. Like then anything you want doesn't mean you can just manifest, well, I want to be a Queen of England. Like that's out of reach, isn't it? You have to manifest things that are applicable to you, something that you're passionate about, something that you want a new house, you want to meet this new romantic partner. All that stuff you can manifest, but actually think you can manifest being the Queen of England when you have no royal attachments, you're not married to one of them, then you know what I mean, right? So this video is just to give you an insight of what the law of attraction is. please check out Mel Robbins' channel and try the 5-second rule. You will be amazed how well that works. And so I thank you very, very much. If you stayed to the end of this video, thank you for listening to me. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It will really, really help my channel. Thank you so much for watching.